Good evening, everyone. I'm Andrew Reigel, and welcome to round number 2 of the 2024 Extreme Micro Tour, presented by Billy Anderson on Twitch. We're live here at the virtual Fairbury Speedway, ready for an exciting micro sprint action as 𝐷𝐏𝐄𝐒 just completed his qualifying lap, and he tops the charts in the 10-car field that we have here assembled tonight. As it looks like Dakota Osborne is making his way out now as well. In the car number 79. He finished his laps. Now we got to find someone else. Dylan McKee now is out in the speedway. He goes the second quick with an 11.825. Trevor McCoy has jumped to the top though. Will Dylan McKee be able to get him on this lap? It looks like he's a little bit slower with an 11.888. Looks like that is all 10 cars that have taken their time already. So Trevor McCoy will be your fast qualifier tonight. He becomes the second different driver to set fast time this season, as 𝐷𝐏𝐄𝐒 set fast time last week. So it's Trevor McCoy, Dylan McKee, 𝐷𝐏𝐄𝐒, Dakota Osborne, 𝐗𝐒𝐭𝐫𝐞𝐒, Cody Racine, Armando Melgoza, Jamie Howell, Russell Harold, and Dylan Cook in your top 10, which is the 10 cars. Assuming we may be, Checker is out for qualifying, so we'll head right into heat race number 1. We'll have 2 heats tonight. Everyone will make the feature. So on the pole of heat race number 1, the 531 of Armando Melgoza. The 66 of 𝐗𝐒𝐿 will be alongside. And you got 𝐷𝐏𝐄𝐒 going. Well, he'll actually be going to the back because he has an EOL penalty from some incidents last week. So Trevor McCoy will still start 4th, but Russell Harold will move up a row and start from the 3rd position. So we're about to get the green flag this time. Armando Melgoza leads him out of turn number 2. As 𝐷𝐏𝐄𝐒 quickly makes his way to the 3rd position. As 𝐗𝐒𝐿 looks to move to the outside of Armando Melgoza here. But �ШRAM bottom lane definitely seems to be the place to be right now. 𝐷𝐏𝐄𝐒's looking to pick up heat race number 1 for the 2nd straight week. So he works his way into that 2nd position now and sets his sights on Armando. They touch there for a second, but �ШRAM gathers it back together but loses ground as 𝐗𝐒𝐿 moves back up to that 2nd position. Armando continues to lead the way as we have 2 laps to go. Holcomb sends it in there. He's going to try to hold it alongside. Will you be able to get him off at turn number 4? Looks like he may be able to do that. Now �ШRAM looks to follow him through. So just like that, Armando is back to the 3rd position as he may lose even 3rd spot here. as Schramm has snuck his way back up to the point. Aiden Schramm is going to win from the back in heat race number 1. Aiden Schramm is victorious in heat 1, picking up his second heat win of the season. Jesse Holcomb finishes second. Third, Trevor McCoy. Fourth, Armando Melgoza. And fifth, Russell Harold. As Heat 2 grids up on the speedway right now. Jamie Howell will be receiving an ELO penalty here for incidents last week as well. So Dakota Osborne will be on the pole of this heat race, and Cody Racine will go alongside him. Dylan McKee will be starting 4th, and 5th will be Dylan Cook. This will be your second and final heat race of the night. So we'll get the white right here. We'll come back around to the green flag. Once again, we'll be 8 laps at a distance. All cars will advance. Last week's winner, Cody Racine, goes from the outside pole. Will he be able to pick up his second heat race of the season? They do score points in these heat races. It's 20 points to win the heat, and then it goes down by 2 points throughout the whole field. So points are on the line when it comes to heat races and qualifying with the Micro Series. As Dakota Osborne comes around to lead lap number 2. He's holding off Racine and Dylan McKee at the moment. Sort of single filed out, but any mistake that Osborne makes, any of these top 3 really make right now, everyone else will be right there to pounce on them. Certainly, the track right now is ultra fast on the bottom lane, and that's going to be preferred. But we will run a good majority of our warm-up session, and that should hopefully be able to get our track widened out a bit for the feature, and the top will start to come in here. It's one of the last lap here. Racine's going to make a run at it, but not going to be able to hold it. He thought better of it. So Dakota Osborne picks up his first heat race win of the season. Yep, as he picks up the win, Cody Racine finishes second, third Dylan McKee, fourth Jamie Howell, and fifth Dylan Cook. As now we will move into our warm-up session for this evening. We should run a good majority of this. That way we can get the track into a good shape for tonight's feature. It's been a very fast evening for tonight, but I just want to acknowledge a few of our sponsors. Billy Anderson on Twitch is our title sponsor for the season. Sadly, he was not able to be in attendance this evening, but I am sure he'll be back racing with us again next week. We didn't have a B-Main tonight, but Admin Box always presents our B-Main and drivers meeting each week. They're designed by iRacers for iRacers. Admin Box always ensures seamless race control and efficient event management for all leagues that they help. Use the code RPE-sports-box to save 10% on your order. Visit adminbox.com to learn more. Extreme Wrap Studio. Get your vehicle wrapped in style with Extreme Wrap Studio. Join them on Facebook or Discord to see what they can do for you. Victory Fuel is our presenting sponsor of Full Ride Salute, which you will see on Championship Night this season. Victory Fuel is formulated to help you stay hydrated and energized, packed with vitamins, low on sugar, and no caffeine. It's the perfect fuel for your race night. Use code RPE-sports-victory to save 10% at checkout. These drivers will have one fast repair tonight. So if they get an incident that way, they are still able to come back out. If they stay on all four wheels, that is. Virtual mirrors are disabled for these events, so they cannot see. They have to listen to their surroundings to be able to know where the other cars are, just as they do in real life. Tonight's feature will be 30 laps. Last week we saw 𝐓𝐸 pick up the victory. Picked up the victory over Dylan McKee, Fred Hoffman, who is not here tonight, Jamie Howell, and Jimbo Rooney finished in the 5th position, as the checkered is out on the warm-up session, so we'll be just about ready to go racing. Current point standings in tonight, though, 𝐓𝐸 holds a 5-point advantage over Dylan McKee. And Fred Hoffman's 13 back, Jamie Howell's 16 back, and then Jacob Wilson is 21 back in the 5th place spot. Obviously, with some cars missing, there's going to be some big changes in tonight's points. There is one drop week for the drivers that did miss tonight. So without further ado, your starting lineup for round number 2. Aiden Schramm will be on the pole. Dakota Osborne alongside, and Jesse Hokum, 𝐓𝐸, Trevor McCoy, Dylan McKee going from 6th. 7th is the 531 of Armando Melgoza, the 11 of Jamie Howell going from 8th. 9th, Russell Harold, and rounding out the field in 10th, Dylan Cook. The good news for these drivers, everyone here tonight is going to get a top 10. We're going to see what this track is like. If we were able to get slicked off enough, I'm not too certain about that, but hopefully by the end of this 30-lapper, we will be able to have some 2-lane racing. As with the lack of cars tonight, not too many laps on the speedway. But we're about to come to it and get that green flag. And we're underway as he gets a huge jump. Already got 5-6 car lengths advantage over Dakota Osborne, as we got big problems already going into turn 1. I know Trevor McCoy was at least one of the cars involved, so we'll try to get a good look at this. Oh, it looks like maybe 𝐓𝐸 just hit the tire. Try to get the chase cam on this to get a good look at it. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yep. So definitely no one's fault other than the 17 getting the tire, but I mean, not much you can do when everyone else is kind of along for the ride on that one. It's a tough break for last week's winner. But as Ray Racing said in the broadcasting room, top 10 is always nice. So, I mean, hopefully he'll be able to make it back out. But it doesn't look like he's going to make it out for this start. So he will fall at least a lap down here. As Aiden steps back on it, then the green flag is back out. Dakota Osborne gets a much better start this time and stays right with him. As Dylan McKee there, him, Dakota Osborne, and Aiden, those three have really separated themselves from the rest of the pack. As they'll come around here to complete 5 in, 25 to go. Dylan McKee did run the fastest lap of the race so far. He had an 11.957. Aiden Schramm actually tied that last lap. It's the same exact lap time that Aiden Schramm just ran. As it looks like McKee may be working on Osborne here for the second spot. There hasn't been really a top lane per se yet tonight, but there is getting to be 2 lanes right through the middle there, as McKee does work around Osborne to get into the second place position. Aiden Schramm continues to lead the way though, as the rest of the field, they're pack racing about half a track behind the top 3. As you can tell, those top 3 are definitely the class of the field tonight, but like we said, everyone else, they still got plenty of points to battle for back there. As the top 3 have separated a little bit. It's about 5 car lengths in between each of them. As the yellow comes out, looks like Trevor McCoy. So we'll get a look at it here. Looks like he hits the wall there a little bit. Goes in there. I'll look at the chase cam there, but he definitely was not aware that the 17 was going to be there when he cut down the track. It was one of the few incidents where not having a mirror makes that happen. Yeah, they nearly didn't touch, but Racine, obviously, he's trying to work his way back up there after getting into trouble earlier on in the race. As he was able to actually stay on the lead lap, it looks like. So he is, at least according to my scoring, he is still on the lead lap. So Racine at least has that going for him. Every single spot he gets should be able to help himself get back up to the front here to get some more points. As we are back racing, as we're almost to the halfway point in this feature. As Dakota Osborne has worked his way back by. Looks like he just had he had a very good jump on that start and was able to clear McKee. So it looks like the only car a lap down right now is the 66 of Jesse Holcomb. As Jamie Howe, after needing to use that EOL in the heat race, he has worked his way up to 4th spot, and he's gaining some solid ground on second and third here. As we do have almost a 3-wide battle back here for, I believe, the 6th place position. As Racine slowly starts to work his way up through the field. So we'll go back up as Howell continues to work on Dylan McKee. But Aiden Schramm is dominating this feature so far. He has led every single lap and has checked out from the field, almost extending his advantage close to a second and a half. As Dylan McKee is starting to come back alive, these long runs seem to really benefit the 12 car. as he works his way back up into that second spot momentarily, but the yellow is out. I'm pretty sure that means Dakota Osborne will get that second position back, as they did not complete that lap. Good look at the yellow. Looks like it may have been Armando Melgoza. It looked like once again the 531 was trying to come down the racetrack, and they just barely tapped her. It was Netco, one of the two, and he was not able to save that machine. But I believe that was only our third yellow of the evening. But Aiden Schramm continues to lead the way with less than 10 laps to go, so we will be single file this time and for the rest of the evening. So the green flag is back out. Not sure what happened there with Dylan McKee, but he may have not gotten a good start again as he fell back to the 4th position now. But Cody Racine has now worked his way up to 3rd. Great comeback for him to be able to work his way back up to the top 3. Still all Aiden Schramm as he continues to try to hold off his closest challenger at the moment, which is Dakota Osborne. Both these drivers had some tough luck last week at Lanier, so they're hoping to finish up front and gain some valuable points. Looks like McKee may be coming back at Racine here. Is the track? You do see the track getting a little slick in the middle. Still is not slicked off enough for the weight top to come into play, as McKee tried to get in there, but a little bit of a block there. Not intentional, but you know what I mean. Kind of blocked off his line. As up front, it's getting close, but this is the final lap as they go into turn number 3 and 4. I believe it's going to be a little bit too late. Aiden Schramm will be victorious in week 2. Get his first win of the season over Dakota Osborne and Cody Racine. We will get a word with those 3 in just a moment. But Aiden Schramm, as we just saw, picked up the win by a little bit over a tenth over Dakota Osborne, and Cody Racine finishes 3rd. 4th, Dylan McKee. 5th, Jamie Howell. 6th, Russell Harold. 7th, Trevor McCoy. 8th, Dylan Cook. 9th, Armando Melgoza. And then 10th, Jesse Hokum. As we're seeing a burn it down session, if you will, here on the front stretch. It's definitely making my job of getting a picture later very difficult. Looks like right now we got Aiden Schramm in our waiting room, so we will get a word with him here very shortly. Hey Aiden, how you doing?
Good.
Congrats on the win tonight. You led all the way there. Got a little close at the end, but you probably didn't want to see that caution at the end.
Yeah, I didn't really like to see it.
That's should be a good points night for you. As obviously last week had some tough luck at the end. We're not able to get the finish that you may have wanted, but this week should definitely help out.
Yep.
Is anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's win?
My dad and Premier.
Well, we'll let you celebrate that win. Thank you for racing.
Thanks. Yep.
I do not see second place finisher, Dakota Osborne yet, so we will get a word here with Cody Racine, our third place finisher. Hey Cody, how you doing?
Hey man, how are you? I'm doing good.
Once again, good comeback there. After having some tough luck there early on in the feature, but definitely got to be the points leader still after kind of rebounding for a third place finish.
Yeah, I really didn't get many practice laps in before we started racing, and I just went in there in turn one, just full bore and smacked the tire. And yeah, I wasn't expecting to meet the tire in the very first turn.
Well, we had a race at 𝐑𝐏𝐄e last night, and we saw many people hit the tires there.
Yeah, they'll reach out and bite you there.
But next week we got tires again with 𝐓𝐤𝐜𝐫𝐴. They're a little bit more friendlier though.
Yeah, it's a little easier, more bank track to stay away from the tires there rather than a track like this.
Yeah, we were hoping to get a few more cars. I think we would have had that third heat. We may have been able to get the way top to come in, as I've raced here before, and that's what I ran, but it just wasn't able to get slick enough with only 10 cars.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it was such a low car count, especially being a money league here, but I guess maybe people just couldn't make it in.
Yeah, like I knew like 2 or 3 that said they weren't going to be able to make it, which there is a drop week, but still, yeah, I expected there to be close to 15 cars instead.
Yeah, we still tried to make do with 10. It was still decent racing, and everyone was spread out. People had their own battles going on, so it was still fun.
Yeah, it looked like it was a good race. Better than the Chili Bowl would have been. I know that. But thank you for racing, and see you again next week.
All right, thank you.
Well, everyone, that is going to do it for tonight's broadcast. I'm Andrew Reigel. This has been round number 2 of the RPES Extreme Micro Tour. We'll be back again next week, next Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern once again, with round number 3 at Lima Land. That'll actually be live on the Buckeye Racing Network, as I will not be able to do it next week. So the Buckeye Racing Network is going to take over the reins for round 3. But we will be back live with our next broadcast on Sunday with the Midwest Sim Sports Mini Stocks, which I put on a heck of a show every single week. You're definitely not going to want to miss that one. And they'll be at the Lanier Speedway. So like I said, we'll see you on Sunday.